Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play City Skylines. Welcome to a new series. This will be called Kingsport. And before we get started, let's talk about a few things. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I have over 225 hours of City Skylines content on this channel, and then I have other games on my management games and strategy games channels, which you can find those links from the homepage of my channel. Links are on the right side. But then next, this will be a shorter series that's going to focus on the Sunset Harbor DLC. I am using all of the other DLCs, but we will focus on that one in particular. Now, Luddington and Bellyford will return at a later date. Those are my ongoing projects that I have right now, and as well as my scenarios. We'll do more of the scenarios when time comes, and just do like a little break now and then for a mini series doing a scenario. But for now, we're focused on Kingsport. So then we will be using Move It, but no other mods in this series. And I only want to use Move It in order to help speed things along, because when you're playing without any mods at all, you can get bogged down trying to get things to be perfect or get your roads a certain way, but Move It can really speed that up, and I want to use it in that manner just to keep things flowing so that we can get this city built. If there are any console players out there, let me know if you're interested in me doing some console content. A lot of my content that is the vanilla series can be applied to consoles, but I am toying with the idea of getting a console to do specific things using that platform. All right, now onto this city. We are playing on the Azure Golf map, which is one of the new ones from the DLC. We are going to set the city in the northeast of North America. The inspiration is going to come from New England and the Canadian coast. Just trying to build a coastal city that would be a fishing town. I don't know how big I want it to get. I haven't quite decided if it's going to turn into a major manufacturing town as well, or if it's just going to be a fishing village. But I do want to kind of build and see where it goes. And last, the LUT that I'm using is Photorealistic LUT by Reaper. Alright, so with that all said, let's get going and jump in here. So our starting tile is here. We are going to build our road to get started. Okay, now we have several roads that we can build. We need to figure out where we're going to put parking. Where did that come from? Water and power. Oh yeah, power is what I was trying to say. Okay, but what I want, looking at this map, I think, yeah, the original town will have been in here, because the ships will come in this way and kind of settle right in this little harbor. It's a nice little space. Now, I am using a couple of mods just for photo stuff, or like for video. Let me show you real quick. Cinematic camera extended for things that I might want to do, and camera positions utility. Those are the two that I'm using, which allow me to move around like that. Now, we are going to get started here. So we want the main town to be in here. We're going to have a grid base, and we probably don't have whatchamacallits yet. But let's also use dirt roads for now, as is my custom. That will be our main road, or like not our main street per se, but our main road to come off of for the grid. Space already occupied. That's a weird one. Okay, and we're just going to do a grid like this. Go ahead and do that. How many is that? We want these to be equal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and going to 240. Perfect. 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 by 8 Yeah, we'll do 10 by 8. Okay, that's 8, actually. We want to go to 240. And then there. Just get this in place to begin with. Now, what I want, we're going to get then a lot of harbor stuff along here. This is not going to stay a beach, it's going to be a harbor. Which means we can get some of our industrial. See, a power plant, I don't really want it too close to the town, but I think it would make sense. We'll get the power plant over here, I guess. So we'll go ahead and come this way. This all the way over. And then we're going to come in this way with the grid. And that should be pretty easy to do. Just come like this. Get another one here. All right. So power plant is going to go over here. And then let's get this down like that too. Water and sewage we'll figure out in a minute too, but get a coal power plant back in here. Of course, it's on a hill, and that is going to drive me nuts, but that's okay. Water. We have some new water options. We have an inland water treatment, which I think is what I want to use, although it is going to be $320 a week. Actually, that's not bad. Oh, it's equal to the drain pipe. Perfect. Okay, so we could do a water tower where we could pump water in from here. I think we just do... Let's put our water treatment back over here. We're going to get the landfill back this way too, I think. Eventually. Now, I don't want this grid to go on forever. So what we're going to do is we're going to do road here. Get all those cross ones in a moment. Do another one here. And we'll get a fourth one there. So that's going to be our main grid in here. Like our historic town. Yeah, that'll be pretty big. And we're going to gotta watch our money getting a little bit low. But what I want to do, I'm going to need some residential in here to start. I don't think I want it to stay residential here. But this ought to work for now. Alright, we're going to just get this city going. And we're just going to bring this in. Like that. It's not ideal, but it'll work. We do need water and power. Right, that's what I was getting started here. We are going to bring... Let's see, this is all peninsula. Actually, this is an island. Oh, that's very interesting. So where would the road come off of here? It's all pretty rocky in there. There's a little bit of a stream or something there. I mean, there's no water there, but it does have that little bit of a stream type vibe. But let's bring this out this way. Like that. And we'll get our landfill, we'll go back here along with our inland water treatment. Okay, so now we need to just connect things with pipes. Oh, we didn't get a water tower. Okay, water tower. Let's get that there. That's a terrible spot, actually. We'll put it like over in here, I guess. Our initial water tower. Okay, now this needs to come down this way. Pipe under this road. That'll be our starting stuff. Okay, we'll come down this way. We need that to come out 90 degrees. That can connect there. We need one of these to come out there and we'll do here. That should get that going. And we just need to get a power line from here. We're going to be out of money. To here. And can we get one from here? I don't think we can. Yep, not enough money. This is bad, guys. This does not usually happen. We will get some residential in here. Speed up the game. And we will... Oh, we can't take out a loan. Well, this is embarrassing. No, it'll be fine. We'll get this over here. What we could do is we could move the water tower. It's probably the easiest thing to do. Oh, but we don't have enough money to do that either. Well then, we'll get some industrial coming in. Some jobs. Bring this over and hopefully we can fill that enough that we will get some power down there pretty quick. Yeah, everybody's mad about water. I'm aware of that. Going to see here. I built too many roads. That's what I did. I got too excited about that. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Keep going, you're almost there. We need a couple more people to move in. Gonna have some water. They're getting really mad over here. I mean, at some point we could trigger the bailout money. But I think we have to be down 50,000 or so to get that. Soon they'll be much happier. There we go. We have power. We should have water. I believe I did the pipe, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. Oh, but I didn't do all of the pipes. That's bad. Well, let's get them over here because I know I have the pipe this way. I can't believe I did it. This is not normally how I start cities. I got carried away and not enough coffee this morning. But it's gonna end up being fine because we are going to fill in these spots, and these homes still might become abandoned, but the rest of them are going to fill in, and then it'll turn out that we fill in stuff pretty quickly. Now, I don't want too much industry near the residential. There we go. We get that little hamlet. We got a bonus out of that too, so that is good. Let's get the pipe in place right now. So we want these to come down this way. them water right away. There we go. And normally, like, I don't put the industry so far from the road, the highway. So we're going to get more industry over here. So that'll be better. But I wanted to throw some in quick. Just like I wanted to get that road in really quick. Let's come over this way. This is going to come down to here. And then out. Probably get one more here. The highway will have broken whatever grid we have. Because the highway would have been built after this grid. So we're going to just bring this in here. 240. Perfect.
Welcome to the classics. Classical
Like
music,
that. And then we'll bring this in a little bit
That's
too.
not classist.
That highway, I think, is going to end up
Look it up.
extending, but we'll rip out whatever we build there when that time comes. For now, though, let's go ahead and pause it for a moment and redo this. So this can come here, go like that. That'll work. Okay, and if you were wondering, I'm doing dirt roads because dirt roads are cheaper to do. And then you can build more roads to get started. So now, when do we unlock fishing at 1300, so that actually isn't too far off. In the meantime, we need to get a landfill out here, which is 4,000. We're making money now, so we can speed this back up. Let's take out these abandoned homes so that they can regenerate. There we go. All right, now we can get some industry out this way too. Let's pump it right in here. In fact, let's bring this out farther. Yeah, that'll be a pretty good little industrial pocket here. Bring commerce down along there for now. That will bring the power along with it. And then let's come over here and we'll get more residential. You know what? I should just go ahead and build this all the way out. Although that's using up my money again. That'll be fine. It'll be fine, he says. There we go, Worthy Village. Very good. So now we have forestry and agriculture we can do as well. We also are going to need to start providing some services here. Speaking of forestry and agriculture, where do we have that? Okay, we have ore in here. Agriculture. Ooh, we have a nice little farm area over there that we could get a couple farms. Yeah. And that would be in the next tile. I don't know how we would get off of the highway there. And I'm not paying for a bridge. There isn't really a good, the bridge is going to have to go down here. That makes sense. But that'll have to be a pretty big one if we're bringing ships through here. Otherwise, this is where the bridge goes. So we're going to have to be highway based. Which is not typically how I like to do things. Now, do these guys have water? They do. And we have the money that we can get a landfill now. Let's go ahead and pump this out there. So that'll start providing trash pickup, which is something we need. And this should fill in here. Come on, somebody get that power to jump. All we need is a building here. And I don't feel like building one to make it happen for you. Well, that'll happen. But anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.